Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Yeah guys, welcome back to School Management System part 2. Our last part we stopped at our login form here. Our login form where you can able to write your username and password. And in this part 2, I will continue from the login form. So let's get started. I will add and design this login form very well. Let's start the design part. Then after from the design part, I will go inside the code and I show you some codes that we need to do in the login form. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, in here, in our login form design here, let's go to our toolbox. Let's search for the picture box. Bring picture box here. Let's make it small, and let's change the size to be same size with this level. Okay, let's bring it here. Okay, let's copy it and paste it. Bring it here next to this one. Okay, so now let's go back to our toolbox. Let's search for the checkbox. I will use this checkbox, and I will change the name. I will change the name to show password. Okay. So I will show you what I mean by show password. Don't worry. Okay. I will show you everything step by step. So let's change this. Let's make it show. And let's bring this thing here. Okay, let's bring it down here. Okay, I think it's looking nice. Okay, so we have it here now. So let's copy this checkbox again once more and bring it down here, and let's change the text name to remember me. Yeah, remember. Okay, remember, like remember me. So let's change this thing to remember me. Let's check it. Checkbox, remember me. Okay, remember. Okay, so I think it's looking nice. Okay, so now in this the picture box here, let's add some pictures inside the picture box. Okay, let's add some icons. So I choose the user icon here, click yes, and this size mode I will choose auto size. It's looking nice. Okay, and same goes with the password as well, and I click this arrow here, I choose image, and I go to security password too, and I click OK. I change the size mode to auto size. Okay, now we have our two icons here. So in the text field here, I will add the placeholders here, like enter username and here enter password. So let's add those things here. The text is here. Let me add enter username. It will be like this. And this one I will add enter password. Okay, so we have enter username and enter password here. So now what I want if I run the application, if I click this placeholder, the placeholder needs to be removed. Like, let me show you. Let me run the application first. Let me show you how it will look like. Okay. Okay, so you see our application is running now. So if I click here, it will stay there. You see, it will stay there. The placeholder is not removing. So I want, if I click here like this placeholder needs to be removed, and I can able to write my username. And if I click this password, I need this password to be removed, and I write my password there. and if I click this checkbox, I want my password to be plain, and if I uncheck this thing, I want my password to go back to normal. Okay, so let's do that. Let's stop our project, and let's start with the placeholder. So first of all, let's click this thing to go to the code. Okay, let's click it. Let's click this thing. Wow, why is it not coming? Okay, it's this here. So now I will say if text the username dot text is not equals to null, okay, then some condition will be here. They will say the text username dot text equals to empty. Okay, so I will change the color, the text username dot foreground color dot equals to the color dot black. Okay, so we have this thing, huh? So let's go back to the form design. So now I will click this the text box still now, you see it's still clicked. Okay, so let's go to the event. Let's search for leave here. Let's click this leave 2 times, and yeah, let's go to the leaf. Okay, let's get inside. The leaf is here. Okay, so let's copy this. It's all the same. Let's paste it here. Then I will change this color to be silver. Okay, that's what we need. These two codes are the same, because if it's not empty, then it will be like this. So if it's not empty, the same thing, this will leave, that text box, that user will leave. Okay, so let's go back again, same with the password. Let's double click it. Let's go to the code. Password is okay. Here is the password. Okay, we say if if txt password dot text is not equals to null, then let's do some condition here. Let's say okay, the txt password dot text equals to null. Okay, and I say txt password dot text, okay, no, txt password dot foreground color equals to color dot silver, black. I go with black first. Okay, so we have this. Why am I having this error? It's public. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back and let's still click this, and let's go to the event. Let's search for the leaf. Let's double click it and go back here. We have the leaf here. Now let's copy this and paste it here. Wow, what am I doing? Paste it here, and let's change this thing to silver. That's all. Okay, now let's run the project. Let me show you how it will be looking. Okay, so now you see our project is run already. So if I click this thing will remove. You see, now we can able to add our our username like this. Our username is already there, you see. So now you can come here and write a password. Okay, write our password here. Okay, like password, we can write password here, write username here. But sorry, wait, we have some mistake. You see, if I write username and I come here, I will not see anything, it will be blank. And if I write some password, like if I go to username, it will be blank. So let's fix that. So inside here, let's remove this. Let's make it equals to enter password. Okay. So here also will be equals to, okay, it will be enter password. So the same it goes on this one. I will say equals to enter username, and I will copy this and I paste it here again. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, so now let's run back our project and show you. You see, now I can write my name Badu and it will stay. You see, now it's staying. Okay, so you see I can write my username Badu and my password also 1 2 3 4 5. It will work, you know. I always stay in here. You see, always staying. It's not going. So now what I want if I click this show, I want my this thing to be visible, to bring my plain password 1 2 3 4 5. If I uncheck it, I want this thing to go normal like this. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's do that. So let's go to the login form. This show, check the name. Okay, it's already there. So let's double click it, and inside here I will add some codes condition. If show password dot checked, you know, I want something to be here. I want the txt password dot use system password equals to false. Okay, it seems to be false. Oh, sorry. Okay, else part I will use txt password dot use system equals to true. I think it will work now. So let's run our project. Okay, you see, okay, now you see, if I write my username Badu and I come here, I write my password 1 2 3 4 5, and if I click this show password, I will see my plain password. You see, 1 2 3 4 5, and if I uncheck it, I won't see that anymore. Okay, so I think our project is going fine, right? Okay, so let's add something. Now I want, if I click this thing, I want to go to my main dashboard. If I log in already, I want to go to my main dashboard. Okay, so let's do that. Close. Okay, let's go to our solution explorer. Okay, let's create one form. Let's create one form. Add Windows form. So let's make this one full dashboard. Okay, so inside here, let's get inside the code. So let's change this thing to dashboard. I will use the inherit function. So I will use this one, dashboard. Then I go to my form. You see, it's already inherited. Okay, you see, we have our stuff here. You see, our full dashboard is now inherited from the dashboard. Okay, so now let's change something. Let's reduce this thing to be 250. This panel is okay like this. Okay, so let's add some. Okay, this tab layout, let's put it here, and let's make it doc field on this panel. Doc field. Okay, let's remove the rows and let's add columns. The columns are okay, so let's go to edit rows and columns. So let's go to the rows, and I will select all the rows and I will make them same percentage. Okay, and this first row I don't need to make it the same percentage because I need something to be there. I'll add this thing to 30% is okay. Okay, so I will add some picture box here. Now let's add one panel first before adding picture box. And add panel there. I will say doc field. What is doc field? Doc field. Okay, so now let's add the picture box. Picture box. Here, okay, so let's click this arrow and choose a photo. Let's use this admin icon. If you don't have it, just go to the browser, your browser, and search in Google admin icon. You will see any admin icon you want to put in your project, you can put it there. Or I will leave all these things in the description. I will leave the download link from the description. You can able to download the icons there as well. Okay, so let's click yes, and let's change this thing to auto size. And I bring this in here, and now let's add one label, and the label name, put it here, and let's change the foreground color to black because it's giving white, and let's change the name to welcome, the text name. Okay, so let's change the font. The font is 9, but I'll change it to 12, and I will make it bold. Okay, bold. Okay, it's looking nice now, you see. So now let's add okay, okay, enough bar. Okay, this one is here. So now let's add one panel inside here. Let's make it let's resize it. This will be big. Okay, big enough. And I will not dock this one. Okay, I will just resize it, and I will anchor this thing. Okay, I will anchor it. I will not make it dock field. Okay, I will anchor this thing to be the same size here. Okay, so let's search for anchor. Okay, where is the anchor? Okay, we see the anchor here, anchor. So let's make it all. Let's anchor all. Okay, see, now we have it here. Now let's change the name to be content. It's our content. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so let's add some buttons in the box there. Button, bring this button here, and I will make it dock field. back field. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have our buttons here. So let's change the texts and the names of the buttons. Okay, let's go back to the here. First button 1, I will say admission. Okay, admission. Okay, let me just click all, and I will change text align center. It's okay, and these buttons will be flat. Okay, so the foreground color will be black. Okay, then I want this thing to be like this. No, wait, let me just change my this thing to black. Okay, let me leave the colors to white, and I will change my this panel to black panel. Okay, where is it? Where's the panel? The sidebar panel, this one. So I will change the background color to be black. So okay, it's looking nice, right? Okay, so here I will change this thing to white, this panel 1. So this panel, the background color will be white. Okay, so we have this thing looking nice, you see. So let's add our font here, our button font. Let's give some font, like I will say bold, and size will be 12. It's looking nice. Okay, so here this one I will say, I will change the name to classes, say class scheduling. No, I will say class management. No, I will say manage class. Manage class. This one I say manage staff, and this one I say manage manage levels, and this one I will say manage rules. Okay, so we have our all stuff here. In further videos I will add some more, okay, more buttons here. Okay, if I click the admission button, I want the form to come here, and if I click this manage class, I want the manage class form to come here and the admission form to hide. Okay, so how to do that? Let me show you. Let's go to our Solution Explorer. If you don't have this folder, the controls folder, just let me show you how to create that one. Just click this and add folder and create and make it, name it controller. Okay, so as I have already created the controller folder, so I will click this controller and add user control. Okay, so in user control I will add one control name here. I say admission controls. Okay, admission control. Then I will say okay. Okay, you see, I will make it like this. You see, we have this thing here. Okay, we have our control here, and let me just make something so that you guys can able to understand. Let's add some buttons here. This button will be like this, and let's change the text name. It will be okay. Okay, register student. Okay, register student. So the font, I need to change the font. The font style will be 12, and the this thing I want to change it to sub. Okay, it will be like this, and the bold, it will be bold. So let's copy these buttons and copy it again, bring it here. So let's move these 3 buttons here, and let's bring this one here. Okay, so here will be admission dashboard. So let's add one label. This label will be here, and let's change the auto size mode false, and let's change the text name to admission dashboard. Okay, so it will be like this and like this. Okay, and let's check this text align will be okay. The text align will be center top middle here. Okay, so let's change the font. The font will be 14, and I will change this into Times New Romans. Let's make it Times New Romans. Times New Romans. Yeah, Times New Romans is okay. This thing is okay like this. Okay. So let's change this. Okay, it's okay. This thing is okay. Yeah. So we have our three buttons here and our label here. So what I want, if I click this admission, I want this admission control to appear here. Okay. So how to do that? Let's go to this button, this admission button. So now let me add something here. Let me add. Okay, now here I will add one method here. Let's say public void. Okay, show control. Okay, so inside this I will say control. Control will be, I will say control, and I say control will be the content. Okay, only one is okay. Only this. So inside here I will say the control doc equals to doc style dot field. Okay, and I say control dot bring front. Okay, to the method. Okay, and I say control dot focus. Okay, content dot control, content dot control dot, let me check why this thing. Let's use control dot add. Okay, it will be like this, and I will add the control. Okay, add control. So is this thing control is the control. So now here I will make something. I say okay, content dot controls dot clear. Okay, so we have this thing now. So let's bring our admission dashboard. Okay, admission. So here let's use something here using school management controls. Okay,
let's use this. Okay, we use this thing so that we can able to access our folder, our this folder, okay, our controls folder. So now let's make admission. I think now you see admission controller, okay, AC equals to new admission controller, okay, like this. So now I will say, so now let's add show control. It will be like this, and say this, let's put this thing inside here, show control. I think it's done. So let's run our project. Let me show you. Okay, now you see our project is run. So now if I enter my password, for example, I enter my username, Badu, my password 12345, and if I hit this login, I don't make this login button. Yeah? Sorry, let's check this login button. Sorry, let's check this login button. Oh yeah, I didn't make this login button. So the login button, where is it? The login button here. I will see this one. I will say full dashboard fd equals to new full dashboard. Okay. So then I will say main class dot view windows. It will be like this. And here I will pass the fd this, and I will say mdi parent dot win activate. Okay, so done. So let's run our project. If I enter my username and I enter my password, login, you see we have our dashboard here, right? So now if I click this admission, you see we have this admission here. You see we have this. If I click this thing, it will not, we don't have nothing because we don't have anything in this one. Okay, you see we have our this thing, our admission is here, we have everything here right now. Okay, so let's add another one as well in this one. Okay, so let's create another one in the control here. Let's say example. Okay, let's create another one. I will add another one. I will say okay, so registration. Okay, registration form. Okay, registration form control. So this thing is the registration form control. Okay, so example, if I click this registration button here, okay, register student, I want this thing to show up with the form should show up like this. Okay, username will show up and everything will be shown up here. Okay, so let's try and design this form. I will bring one group box here and I will make it large like this from here. Okay, I will bring it here. Okay, and make it large. Okay, so I will bring another group box and I place that one down here, and I'll make this thing like this. So now let's add text fields. Okay, text field, I will add this text field here and make it like this, and I will copy this text field bring it here, copy it back, paste it, bring it here, paste it back, bring it here. Okay, so I will bring these two. Now I will bring these two here. Okay, like this, and I will bring this one here. And now we need the combo box. We need combo box. I have combo box here now. This one is here, and I will bring this one as well here. No, yeah, this one will come down here. I need datetime picker. Datetime picker is here. Okay, we have this, and now yeah, we have this. Thing is looking nice. It's looking nice, yeah. So here is we have this. We need to have this thing down here. So I will bring another the text field. It's okay. I will copy this thing, paste it down, bring it here to them. Okay, and I copy paste again, bring it here again, and I copy paste this thing, bring this one here, and I copy paste this one. So I will choose this material from label, and I will copy and paste this thing, put it here, and copy and paste this thing, put it here, copy and paste, put it here, and I need to copy and paste all these four. Okay, we have this 4 here, and I can put it here. Okay, so copy and paste again 4, we can put it here. I think we have this thing now. Okay, so now let's come and rename the names. I will say first name, last name, last name. Okay, go with the date of birth. Okay, you have date of birth, and you have no. This one is the date of birth. This one will come here, and this one will be the that one. The date of birth will come here. This one will be the I put here like this one is okay. I have gender. I have gender, so here I can write father name. Father name. Here we'll have the mother name. Mother name, and here put their email, and here let's say phone mobile, and here we can say after mobile we have what address. No, address will be here. I will bring this one to the address. Address. Now crazy dude. I will bring rich text. Okay, rich text. Rich text here. I just need to put this one here, and I don't need this, and I will reduce the size, bring top. Okay, make it to be nice so that you can able to work fine. See, it's looking nice. So here will be the address. Address. Okay, we have this thing here. We have the address. Okay, here will be the class. I will put class here. The name, so it will be as a country. This country, and this one will be your province here. Your province. So I need to copy this, paste it, bring it down here, and I will make this one to class, and this one will be section. Okay, so we have this thing now, and the last but not least, image. Choose image, and we need picture box here. We need picture box. Okay, picture box will be down here, and let's make it a little bit bigger. And here we need one button. This button will be here. Okay, let's make this thing big. Okay, it will be like this. So let's just change this thing to be flat. Okay, let's change the font. This thing will be 11, and that thing I will make it Sago UI, and the text I will change the text to choose image. Okay, so we have this thing here now. So let's add something inside this picture box. Maybe I'll just make it like this. Okay, I'll choose this one. I'll make it strong. Okay, I will make it auto size mode. Okay, so this one I will remove this one, and I will change this name to register date. Okay, register date. Okay, so I need to add datetime picker. Now let me choose this one. Copy, paste, and bring it here. We have it. So we're done. So now in this here, I will add some buttons. Choose this button, copy it, paste it, and I bring it here, and I will copy and paste this thing here. 4 buttons, that's what I need. Paste again. Okay, so this one will be like this, and I paste again. So let's reduce these buttons because they are a little bit big. Okay, and this one need to be reduced as well. Okay, and this one need to be reduced as well. Okay, it will be like this. So this one I change the name to save, and this one I will change the name to edit, and this one update. Okay, and this one delete. Okay, so now we have all these things here. So let's remove these names. Okay, oops. What's this? Say this. I don't say this. Okay.
where's the text names? I'll say this. So then let's remove. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, so one more. Okay, so you see we have our stuff here, and I don't need this. I'll remove it. And okay, and I don't need this one. I will remove it. So inside this, I change the color to be something white. Okay, I think it's better. White is better. Okay. And this one as well, I will change it to white. Color is better. Okay, so we have this thing here now. So let's go to our admission control panel. So inside here, I will do the same thing here. I will say okay, registration form control. Okay, as rf equals to new registration form control. Okay, as dot show control to be like this. Then I will say rf there's content. Nope, this will be rs dot, this will be the content. Yeah, rs dot content. Main class control using this thing. I don't have this thing. Let's check. What's the name of this? Okay, registration. Registration form. Okay. Registration form. It's not still working, right? Let's check. Let's run and see. I will have error. Yeah, I will have error because this content does not exist in the current context. You see, this content does not exist. So let me, in this thing, let's change this thing to content. Content, okay. I think it's better. It's content. I think it's working. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go back. I will bring this thing back. And sorry, I did some mistake. Okay. Let me cut all this and I add one panel. I will add panel here. And the panel name will be the content. Okay, that panel name will be content. Okay, this panel name will be content. So I will just I will anchor all, anchor left right. So it's anchored. So let's paste this thing here back. So let's bring it here. Okay, now it will work fine. Okay, let's go. So now let me just write the code here. I say registration. Okay, registration forms rf equals to new registration form. Okay, I will say main class dot show control, and I'll use this function as rf
That's the content. Okay, this content, and I will close this. I will save my project. Okay, and I run it. So now let's see. Okay, so now let's log in. After login, let's place this admission. You see we have our register student here, but it's not clear. I'll make it clear later. So if I click this thing, I will show my form. Okay, you see our form is here now. So we can add our names here and add our last name, our gender, choose our gender. So I will stop here and I will make this form to be looking nice, and after in the third part, in the part 3, I will show you how I made these forms and step by step. Okay, so have a good day. Thank you so much.